What would happen to your business if you lost a key team member tomorrow? Today, we're tackling the often overlooked strategy that could save your business in a crisis. Plus, we'll show you how protecting your key people can actually help you retain them. Whether you're a solopreneur or managing a growing team or somewhere in between, this episode reveals how to secure your business's future by protecting your most valuable assets, your people.
In a world where chaos seems to reign supreme, where uncertainty lurks around every corner, and financial markets are now more unpredictable than ever, there's one place you can turn to find clarity and control. Welcome to the Wealth Wisdom Financial Podcast.
Hey, I'm Brandon.
And I'm Amanda.
Join us as we dive deep in the world of personal and business finance
to assist you in navigating through the chaos and building the financial future you deserve.
We believe when conventional financial thinking doesn't get you where you want to go,
you need wealth wisdom.
So if you're ready to take control of your financial destiny,
tune in to the Wealth Wisdom Financial Podcast.
Because in a chaotic world, your money shouldn't be.
Subscribe now and never miss an episode.
Let me tell you about Marcus, a successful web development agency owner. He has spent years building the perfect team, including Sarah, his lead developer, who had an uncanny ability to solve complex problems and maintain relationships with their biggest clients. Sarah was indispensable.
That would be you. Yeah.
Then one day, Sarah was diagnosed with a serious illness and had to take extended leave. I hope that's not me.
That's not you. Yeah. Yeah.
And Marcus's business wasn't just losing a talented developer. It was losing the person who held their most important client relationships together. Sarah was the glue. Now, this story highlights a vulnerability that many business owners don't think about until it's too late. We spend so much time and money finding, hiring, developing great team members, but how many of us have a plan for what happens if we lose them?
Suddenly, like real fast.
Yeah, and well, I mean, we could lose them like because of death, disability, illness, but also because they just say, I quit and I'm done now, right? Like this doesn't have to be as gruesome as you think.
Yep. So here's a sobering statistic. 60% of businesses fail within 2 years of losing a key employee unexpectedly. Yet only about 22% of businesses have key person protection in place.
Can you imagine if you lost a key employee unexpectedly and you end up with an over half of a chance that you close within the next 2 years? I mean, think about your business right now. Who are the people that generate significant revenue or maintain key client relationships? Maybe you have people that have specialized knowledge that would be hard to replace. Maybe you have people who keep your operations running smoothly.
Yep.
People who lead and inspire your team. People who hold important vendor and partner relationships. These people are your key people. And losing any of them could create a serious crisis for your business. But here's the good news. There's a strategy that not only protects your business, but can also help you retain these valuable team members. We're going to break down 3 important critical aspects of key person protection. The first one might seem obvious, financial protection, immediate cash flow to help handle that transition, resources to find and train replacements, buffer against lost revenue, all those things that are really important and kind of we think of first. I lose a key person, it's going to cost me a lot.
Or sometimes we don't even think about that.
Well, right. But once we think about it, yeah. The second thing is business continuity. We just said you lose a key person, you're 60% likely the next 2 years the business is closing. This helps with clear succession plans, documented processes and knowledge, cross-training strategies, all these kinds of things that can help the business continue no matter who gets lost.
Yep. I think that's important in the SOP world and thinking strategically, right?
Yeah. And then finally, this is the one hardly anybody ever thinks about. Employee retention. Key person protection isn't just insurance. It's a strategic tool that shows your team you value them enough to plan for their future. That's what builds real loyalty. You're using protection as a benefit, an employee benefit, You're creating golden handcuffs that they'll stay with you for longer, and there's incentive to stay with you. The longer they stay there, the more benefit they get. And there's a lot of loyalty that's built through that investment.
I think also you might end up building loyalty not just with the person that you're employing, but probably their significant other. If they know the value of what that is, they then really are committed as a spouse to that business.
Yeah. So after the break, we're going to dig into that a little bit more and dive into how key person insurance really works and why it might be a missing piece in your business protection strategy.
Ready to take the next step towards securing your financial future? Whether you're planning for retirement, saving for your dream home, or you just want to make your money work harder for you, the team at Wealth Wisdom Financial are ready to assist you. And now, it's easier than ever to see how we might give you a boost on your financial journey.
Schedule a 15-minute discovery call with one of us today.
And let's discuss your questions and your financial goals together.
Don't wait any longer. Your financial freedom awaits. Schedule your discovery call at www.wealthwisdomfp.com/call.
Now you might be thinking, isn't key person insurance just another expense I can't afford right now? Let's break down why this thinking could be costly to you, the business owner.
Yeah. So first, let's understand how key person insurance works. One, it's life and/or disability insurance policy owned by your business. The business pays the premium, which is often tax deductible. And if something happens to that key person, the business receives the benefit. And then those funds can be used for covering lost revenue, hiring temporary help, recruiting and retraining replacements, managing debt obligations, providing stability during the transition, all those kinds of things. But here's where it gets interesting. Key person insurance can be structured to do way more than just protect your business. It becomes a powerful retention tool.
Yep.
You can have split dollar arrangements where the business and the key employee share the benefits. This creates those golden handcuffs that we mentioned that encourage loyalty for them to stay with you and provides retirement benefits for that key employee later. Let's say they stick with you for a long time, they can actually turn this into a retirement benefit. Another idea is executive bonus plans, like we talked about in our last episode, where the business pays that premium as additional compensation. The employee owns the policy, still tax deductible for the business, but has lots of benefits that the employee can be using throughout the rest of their lives. And then finally, you can use this for buy-sell funding. Let's say you have a key person who you believe one day could buy the business from you. What a powerful way to ensure smooth ownership transition. Protects both the business and the key person's family and creates this clear exit strategy, often giving that employee the funds they need to buy the business from you and your family.
I think those are key things that help us as business owners to be thinking long range, be able to figure out, because I talk to business owners all the time that their plan is to eventually, when they retire, they're just going to sell the business. And they haven't thought about any of the other pieces that could go alongside that.
Mm-hmm.
I had one that's, I think, 70 and literally doesn't have an exit strategy or any of those things in place because he never thought about it for 30 years. He's in growth mode for 30 years or more. And so by thinking and spending that time developing the people, having the tools in place that then help you go out whenever it's time, if that's the case.
Yeah. So remember Marcus from our opening story, after Sarah's health scare, he implemented this key person protection for all of his senior staff. He structured it as a split dollar arrangement where the business got protection against an unexpected loss. Each key person got valuable life insurance coverage. The policies built a cash value that could be accessed for emergencies. The arrangement created a retirement benefit that encouraged retention, and so on and so forth. 2 years later, this competitor tried to poach his team, and not one key person left. Those golden handcuffs that he had created through this key person protection had become golden wings, enabling his team to build wealth while they stayed committed to the business. He was happy and they were happy, and the business grew.
Again,
and the competitor, didn't.
again, I think it's not just those things, but it's how he did that with them and the culture all alongside the tools that he put in place as well. Because that shows action, not just words.
Yeah. So here's the thing to always remember. Key person protection isn't just insurance. It's a strategic tool that protects your business from unexpected losses, creates powerful retention incentives, and builds wealth for both the business and the key employees, and provides peace of mind for everyone involved. A lot of people live in a lot of fear a lot of the time. And it's because they're not willing to think about and address these things. They haven't discovered that bravery. This is a place to discover that bravery, get things in place so you don't have to keep living in fear. The key is to start before you need it. Just like hiring, culture, benefits, protection planning works best when it's proactive, not reactive. And here's the thing that we're talking about in the community a lot this week, the Wealth Wisdom Financial community, is that this key person protection, it's not just about, the benefits for your business and financial benefits and all these things. The big thing is that it's showing your team you value them enough to plan for their future.
In their kids' future,
right?
And other things.
Grandkids, whoever, right? You value them enough to plan for their future, and that's what's going to build real loyalty. So I know you're ready to protect your business's most valuable assets, your people. So we've created the Key Person Protection Planning Guide that walks you through identifying your key people, calculating appropriate coverage levels, understanding different structure options, implementation steps, all the things that we've tried to make as easy and as simple for you as possible. Go visit wealthwisdomfp.com/community. There you'll be able to create an account if you don't have one, or sign in if you do have one, and find this guide and use it to protect your business while joining a community of business owners who are building resilient, sustainable businesses. Well, again, we'll put a link in the show notes, but it's wealthwisdomfp.com/community.
Now, as you could tell, Amanda's really passionate about this stuff. She's thought a lot about it. We've seen horror stories and we've seen really good success stories too. I mean, in a, I don't know if I would say success story, but some ways that it has really helped the business thrive, right?
And people sleep well at night.
Yeah. So thanks again for joining us. Hit that subscribe button and live long and profit, not just your business, but also your people. We want your people to feel the profit that you're experiencing in their own lives. The topics presented in this podcast for general information only and not for the purpose of providing legal, accounting, or investment advice. On such matters, please consult a professional who knows your specific situation.